Hey there, y'all. Figured I'd come out with a quick video here for the afternoon. Quick IPO update. I came out in a video yesterday. Told y'all we had ticker NYX and ticker SHIM supposed to be debuting tomorrow. And I had said that I thought the NYX would be more likely to debut. Um, and of course, the exact opposite happened from what I thought would occur here. They have SHIM basically ready to close up for the day. They have a viable ticker ready to go. And I'll reiterate again, this one, it's total garbage, in my opinion. A $10 to $12 price, opening is just way too high. This is just a total garbage company. Everything about it sucks. You know, um, there's just not one positive thing to say about it. It's just not a good company. Um, and maybe that means absolutely nothing. Maybe this thing will just rocket on day one. I don't see that happening, not under the current market conditions, but I've seen crazier things. Today's market's just super slow, sluggish overall. Nothing really moving that much. Low volume overall, and which is understandable considering the events that we have going on in the world. We still have the wicked Khazarian Jews, slaughtering thousands of Palestinians. And anybody that has any intelligence at all knows that this was all entirely set up to be this way. It's a total farce in itself, because Israel literally, uh, they literally fund Hamas. They literally created the organization and used them against Palestinian people for any purpose that they saw fit. And they're doing that again right now. And it's just in a huge catastrophe, catastrophic way. Um, this is just unacceptable all in all. And of course, the U.S. government is entirely complicit in all of this. We helped set all this up. This is no different than, the Iraq War, Afghanistan War, 9/11. I know there's a lot of brainwashed, stupid ass motherfuckers out there that think that, uh, those people over there somehow were able to pull off hijacking a plane and running it into a couple of towers. And it's just bullshit. You look, if you've done the research rather than just listening to what the fucking mainstream media has puked up into your fucking mouth that you swallowed and regurgitated onto the next person. If you're one of those people, then you're clueless. But if you're a person like me that actually takes what anybody has to say with a grain of salt and does their own due diligence and their own research, they'll quickly find out that the US government and the Israeli government are the most corrupt, wicked governments on the face of this fucking planet. Period. There is no questioning that. And I, as an American, I totally despise my government. And I don't understand how more people don't. Um, well, I do understand. It's because most of them are brainwashed and they're never going to understand because they're too fucking stupid to get it. Um, but all the proof is out there. Go look at what Benjamin Netanyahu said in 2019, when he was literally handing money over to Hamas and said, we have big plans for Hamas, in Palestine. And it's basically, come down to they just go in, and this is what they've been doing for decades, okay? This isn't new shit. So if you've been living behind a rock or you just listen to everything that comes out of mainstream and didn't do any research beyond what corrupt school systems here in the United States taught you since you were, just 5, 6 years old, um, you're just you're literally worthless to this country. And all these politicians, Republicans, Democrats, they all fucking make me sick. I want to fucking sock them all in the face as hard as I can. Or I want to do worse than that. They deserve way worse than that. They are literally criminals. They are nothing more than an organized mafia. Um, and eventually they will be stopped. And all this will come to an end. But, it's going to take a lot of major backlash from smart people, not, your average American that just listens to Fox News owned by Disney or CNN or any of those others. Any of them. If you're listening to mainstream media, you're just an idiot. There's no questioning that. And I will tell you that flat out right to your face. Uh, and eventually, you're all going to receive the repercussions of your stupidity and your actions. Unfortunately, the smart people have to endure that, because the mass amount of people fuck it up for everybody. Um, anyhow, you know, um, it's just an ongoing thing that's never going to stop unless we take out corrupt government. And when you have wicked politicians like Republicans that just unequivocally, oh, we back Israel. Well, tell me why we should back Israel for any reason whatsoever. What have they done to deserve the backing? Well, I mean, you want to talk about it on a religious perspective, a land-based perspective, because there's different. You could there's different takes here. You could go at this at all different angles. Let's just keep religion out of it. Jews are Christ killers. That's just a fact. You know, God basically it's not hard, people. He said you either believe in Christ Jesus or you're not saved. Period. All you have to do to be saved is believe in Christ. That's it. They denounced him, murdered him, and then, basically went after a shit ton of Palestinian Jews and drove them out of their lands. And this has been going on for far too long. So, and this is basically the point we're at now. If you want to look at it, say on a land-based scale, this is what they've been using in order to steal land from other people. And this, they haven't just been doing this over in the Middle East. They've done this all around the world over a long period of time. And this is why every time all of those countries that they went into kicked their fucking asses out, because they wanted to control the areas, dominate everything, and the people wouldn't put up with their shit. And I don't think Americans should either. It's fucking bullshit. Anyway, this shit just pisses me off. It really does. It's like, when the hell are y'all gonna wake up? Because if you're not, just do us a favor. Keep your fucking mouth shut. If you're not gonna smarten up, you don't deserve to have an opinion because you're too stupid to fucking have one. It's just it's so damn aggravating. But apparently, Republicans, especially warmongering Republicans and liberals, apparently are just, they're gonna allow this to continue. I think there's 9,000 Palestinians dead right now. Let's see, 40% of those are children. I don't know what they did to deserve death. And then I think 35% are women. I'm not sure what they did to deserve death either. And then the remainder are men, and very few of those are actual Hamas terrorists. And Hamas, they are terrorists, but you better fucking understand that Israel created them, and they fund them, and they keep them going. This is just a joke in and of itself. So, I don't know. There's just a lot of stupid Americans that prop up wicked government. I want nothing to do with it. Eventually you're all going to see what I'm talking about. At least I hope you do, because if you don't, then you're just that, you're more stupid than I fucking thought. Anyhow, I guess, I'll leave it there for now, for the most part. Pretty much got my rant out of the way here for the day. It just makes me sick to my stomach to see my country perpetrating this kind of evil on people. And, they don't deserve it. And if anybody deserves it, it's every single fucking politician that's sitting in the White House right now. They deserve the death and destruction that's come upon the Palestinian people. And, it's one day it's going to happen. And, I might just be right up there in front leading that pack because I'm fucking tired of it. And, Americans, we don't have gun rights to go fucking shoot deer. All right? We don't have gun rights so that we can go hunt. We have gun rights so that we can shoot tyrants and kill off any tyrannical government that is just proceeding on with taking away our power and then destroying other countries in the process. So we have absolutely no say so in this whatsoever, for the most part. To all you over there in the Middle East, I know your struggles. I know what you're going through because I've seen the footage, and I know damn well that the IDF, Israel Defense Forces, is no better. They're basically the equivalent to America's CIA. And America's CIA has absolutely no credibility whatsoever. Their whole purpose in life is to spread propaganda. And that's their only purpose. And they shouldn't exist. The CIA, FBI, ATF, HOD, all they all just need to be destroyed. They all need to be literally just defunded altogether. Every single person needs, working in those areas needs to be sent to live in utter poverty somewhere where they can't control anybody except themselves, because they have no right controlling anybody, and that's just been shown time and time again. So anyhow, I guess it is what it is. I'm personally gonna speak out against this crap because I'm sick and tired of it, and I hope that most of you watching will too, and spread this out there. Let people know that they're just fucking brainwashed idiots, because they are. And I'm guilty of it. Before I turned, of course, I learned at an early age. When I was 15, I started questioning everything that the government said, that the government came out with, because 9/11, when I was 9, 10 years old, when 9/11 happened, shit didn't add up then, and it's like, okay, what the hell's going on here? So it's like, you better wake the hell up, people, or you're going to find yourselves in a world of hurt, and your government is going to put you there. And then it's going to be too late to really lash out at your government. Every single objective they've gone through has done nothing but leave you powerless and give them more power. And you tell me how that's good for anybody. All right, well, y'all have a good afternoon. I'll talk at you later. As far as IPO tomorrow, SHIM, I'm staying the fuck away from it because it's a piece of shit. I might watch it, see what it does, but I'm just not going to play it because it's garbage. And 10 to 12 bucks is just insane. They should have IPO'd this thing at $4 to $5, and then maybe more people would consider it. And of course, the IPOs that are actually not total garbage, they keep pushing out, and it's not because they don't have their filings in or whatever. It's because the SEC and FINRA and the people that we allowed to be in charge that we shouldn't allow to be in charge keep fucking things off. So That's just how it is. Until American people quit swallowing up the vomit that comes out of the government's, you know, the government. uh, it's just going to be the way it is. Someday maybe we'll get some change. I encourage you all to go do some research. If you haven't yet, go look up the USS Liberty incident. That's when 200 Americans were slaughtered by Israel, by Jews, wicked Jews, when we were supposedly allies with Israel. You know, and it's just sick. They've been getting away with war crimes for far too long, and they honestly, truly deserve to be wiped off the face of the planet. So, anyhow, y'all have a good day. Talk to you later.